Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy and Mountain Man Treasure here, and we got sales.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Montana. That means I've got a day job. I work at a radio station. When I get done there is when I get to do YouTube, and I sell stuff on eBay. And so what we're going to do is look today at the things that have sold in the last 24 hours, and we got some really nice sales in here, guys. Some high dollar sales, some low dollar sales. It's generally how it goes in my store. But the nice thing is they all came with no listing yesterday. I think a lot of us pretty much assume, or if not know, consistent listing, frequent listing leads to sales on eBay. The magical algorithm likes to see that you're active, always adding things in your store. Well, yesterday I was on the road and didn't have a chance. It was a busy day. Drove 4 hours across the state to watch Mountain Kid perform at the state basketball tournament at halftime, and then had lunch, had some Chipotle, turned around, came all the way back, and basically went to bed. That was the day yesterday, but we still made some really nice sales. So I'm very happy with that. It's going to be a busy weekend, so I got to try and see if I can get some stuff listed, because I don't want to go a long time without listing stuff. I tend to try to list between 3 and 5 items at least every day. So we'll get some things listed for sure. But like I said, some very nice sales. I guess we might as well show you here. Check it out, Mountain Kid at the halftime show. They did fantastic, their last performance of the season. And while I was there, I thought, you know what, I'm going to shoot some basketball photos too, because, well, it's fun. We got this kid collision under the basket. I thought it was a bloodied nose, but then he came back. Check this out. Not a bloodied nose, must have been a split lip. I got a couple other shots. We got, a dunk here, of course. We got some other action, and of course there was Game Bird. That's what I called him. He kept flying down to the court anytime nobody was there. It was a fun day. We had a lot of fun. It was just a very long day, but it was punctuated by some very nice sales, including one that happened right when we rolled back into the driveway. We'll show you that one. But first, check it out. Here is the first sale of the day. Small one. This, a replacement hat for Woody from Toy Story. This thing sold for $7 plus shipping. And then we sold a Mr. Sinister fig, this from our big figure and game buy. He sold for $45 plus shipping. The buyer sent me an initial offer, and then I countered, and they accepted. That actually was the case on the Woody hat as well. They sent it, I think I had it listed at 9 or 8. I think I had it listed at $7.99. They sent me an offer. I bounced back at 7, and they took it. So the offers for my store work very, very well. We have a lot of sales off of offers this time around. Here's the next one. SLC Punk with Matthew Lillard. This is the second time. It's a relatively rare DVD, and I found it twice at our Goodwill within probably about 3 or 4 days of each other. Actually found this one the same day that I sold the last one. So I paid a couple bucks to pick this up because I knew that it would sell for $14.73 plus shipping. So keep an eye out for this one. Very, very good sell-through rate on this DVD. You can make a couple bucks if you pick it up cheap. Then we sold this guy while we were at the tournament. This is where the sales started, at the tournament, and this, a good one. Nintendo 3DS XL. It had a charger, had a stylus. No games with it, but this one of our big bulk buy things. Again, we're now up to, there's a couple more sales in here. We're up to right about $900 made, and that puts us at the halfway mark for what we spent. But I got lots more to list and a whole bunch of stuff listed that is going to sell. So we're definitely going to make money off of that. This, a nice sale, $177.50 for free shipping, but I'm going to probably send it at the £1 priority rate. Not going to cost all that much to ship. So a really nice sale there. Then we sold this PVC figure. This is Belle from Beauty and the Beast, from $177 in the last one to $8.99 in this one. But if you find these little PVC figures, especially, if you're looking at cartoons or movies, stuff like something that kids are into, put figure, but toy maybe in the title, but also put cake topper. A lot of times these are used when moms, dads make cakes for the kids. They put them on top to decorate the cake. Put that in your listing. It's another keyword that people are going to search for. I think it helps you sell these things. Next thing that we sold, again, off an offer that was sent to me, I countered, and I think they sent 10. I countered back at 12 on a $14 figure on Cyclops, and they took that, so $12 plus shipping on that guy. Then we sold a purple smiley face pin, vintage pin, $9.98, free shipping. Nothing into this one at this point, way into the profit, so we're going to make a couple bucks off that, and you can't get much easier to photograph and store and ship than this to make $5. Why not? Then you saw it in the thumbnail. This is the sound of money on eBay. You might remember this one from the estate sale haul on, I think it was on Monday's video. And so this did not last long. I listed it on Saturday and it sold already.
Is there anyone out there who wants to go fast? Anybody?
I want to go fast.
I paid $50 for this at the estate sale, certainly paying up, but sometimes it's worth paying up because I took an offer. This was listed at $195 and it sold. He sent me an offer of $175 and it's plus shipping. So they're taking care of that. He's all the way over in, I think, Massachusetts or Maryland or one of those M places on the other side of the country. And so it would have been relatively, I think it was like $60 to ship because he chose, I put on there priority or the slower, and he picked priority. So he definitely paid up to get it shipped to him, but $175, that's great. I spent $50. We make what, after fees and everything, $100 in less than a week. I'll absolutely take that. And this, I'm pointing because it's actually sitting here behind me. It's not actually going to take that much to pack up. Lots of bubble and put it in a box big enough. That's it. I mean, it's not that hard. It's going to take some time just to make sure that it's protected, but it's an easy ship. So $100, yeah, I'll do that every day. Then a retail arbitrage grab. This, a Funko Pop. Of course, Dale from the Rescue Rangers. This is from the art series. I picked this up at Target, and I cannot remember what I spent on it. I want to say it was somewhere in the $10 range, something. I can't remember, but we made money for sure. I don't pick those things up unless I can at least double my money, unless there's a quantity listing, and then we make $5, $6, $7 at a time. That's okay on a quantity listing, but on a one-off, I want to make sure that we make some money. So this one sold for $26.46 plus shipping. Then we sold a sapphire, a Montana sapphire. I talked about it before at a garage sale. This guy had, it wasn't really a garage sale. He was a rock hound, a guy that had gems and stones and rocks. He was selling off some of his collection, and he had a whole bunch of these little Montana sapphires. They're uncut, untreated, just straight from the ground. Felt like something I could make money on, so I made him a bulk offer on all. I think we paid $60 for a whole bunch of them, like for the whole little tub, rather than selling them off individually. And he had some in little groups, and I broke some out of those groups. Some of the groups I sold together. I still have some groups that I have to list, and so we're still going to make more money off of these. Really good investment. I thought it'll be fun. It'll be interesting to try to sell something different. There's not a lot of these out there, but they've sold well. They sent me an offer on this one. I countered and sold it for $20 plus shipping, a 1.025 carat sapphire. How do I figure that out? Well, I bought a scale, really cheap off of Amazon, but I bought a scale to figure out how many carats these things are. And so now I've got that for future pickups. And then this morning, we sold this guy, a Black Panther figure, $49.91 plus shipping. So those figures selling well, the games are selling, the estate sale thing. My recent pickups are doing well, and that's always nice to see the things that you picked up recently move out quickly. That shows that you're getting better at this, and I hope that I'm getting better at this. So, guys, that's what I've sold in the last 24 hours. I sure appreciate you checking us out right about now, because we had it ending about this time, or it might have already ended. I don't know. But this guy back here, the blue Commonwealth Picker Enema Plush, people new or don't know Commonwealth are going, why do you have... You have to watch his channel. It's become a little bit of a reseller mascot. And we are auctioning this guy off for a charity. It's a charity that helps people escape from human trafficking. And they've saved more than 28,000 people over their time as an organization. Really great group. And so all the money raised from that is going to Love Justice International. So thank you to everybody who bidded on that. Bid. Thanks to everybody who put money into the eBay system and tried to win that. And of course, whoever ultimately won that thing. We are going to put up a little bit later on today. I actually got I had a plan, and one of you changed the plan. What we're going to do is we want to do a fundraiser for the folks in Ukraine. And so Paul, the Philly Flipper, he's from Ukraine. And so he's sort of the central hub and the rallying point for a lot of YouTubers and resellers trying to help a friend who has a nonprofit there who is, they are working to transport refugees there in Ukraine and also help food and clothing and stuff like that. And so this is money going directly to an organization that we can trust. We know the money is going where it needs to go. Well, what we're going to do is put up for auction a Mountain Man mug, Mountain Man t-shirt, and we'll throw a couple stickers in there as well. We'll put up a 3-day auction. It's going to go up a little bit later this evening, and it will end on Monday evening, I guess, 3 days. And I was going to throw in another piece, but you know what? We're going to do that separately. So at the risk of adding, hey, here's another charity thing, I recognize how that can ultimately start sounding. That's not what the channel is about. It just so happens right now that's what we're doing. I purchased, and I mentioned in the last video, I purchased a painting from a Ukrainian artist that lives here in Montana. She moved here 4 years ago, and she also is trying to help out a nonprofit back in her country. And so she is selling, she makes hand-painted silk scarves and paintings and a lot of really, really good stuff. And so I bought a painting from her. 80% of the money from that is going to her charity over there in Ukraine, also helping with refugees. She's already sent more than $4,000 back. And so now my little drop in the bucket will help as well. So I'm waiting to receive that painting. It's not framed. It's a 12x9 painting. And once I get it, I will put up another auction, and we will do that separately. Jenna mentioned, hey, maybe you would reach a different audience. The people that want the Mountain Man thing might not necessarily want the painting thing, and vice versa. And you're right, Jenna. It's a good idea. It's fantastic. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run 2 separate auctions. So our purchase, the business's purchase, helps her charity, and then we're going to sell it again.
All right, double prizes!
Awesome to be able to sort of double help in this effort. So keep an eye out for that. I will let you know when I receive that and when the auction goes live. It's a beautiful painting, and so anybody would love this in their home, I think. I think it's really fantastic work. So keep an eye out for that, and that's what I got for you, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you.